Salamun, Salamun. Welcome to lecture 63. The title of this lecture, We Are Not the Incest Offspring of Adam and Eve. Or we are the product of the incest product of the Adam and Eve. The Quran does not support it. So let's first give you the biblical belief about the offspring of Adam and Eve. According to Bible, Eve was born from Adam ribs. So she was born from the Adam rib, and Adam and Eve were the first man and woman on our beautiful planet. So this is I'm giving you the summary of the Bible in this subject. In Genesis 3:20, and Adam called his wife named Eve because she was the mother of all living. In other words, all people other than Adam are descendants of Eve. She was the first woman. Eve was made from Adam's side, means rib. So this is mentioned in Genesis 2:21 to 24. This was a unique event. It's not what Bible is saying. It's not a general process or normal process, a unique event. Nevertheless, the disobedience of the tree of good and evil took place before there were any children. So they eat the apple and they were sent from the paradise to the earth. So at that time they were not having any children. Adam slept with his daughter Eve because she born from the rib of the Adam. So she was the daughter. And got their sons and daughters. So this is from there humanity starts. So we are, according to the Bible, we are the incest offspring of or products of the Bible, of the Eve and Adam. So further, to prolong and to maintain their generation, Eve had to sleep with her sons and then daughters with father and sister. So this is the literature of Bible. Also, sisters and brothers slept with each other to maintain their progeny. They want to increase their generation. But Genesis 4:13-17 contradicts the narration of Genesis 3:21, that one, by informing there were other people beside Adam and his immediate descendants. So they contradicted themselves. This 4:13-17 it contradicts the 3:20. However, the following question pop up. Going through the Bible literature, after going to the literature in the subject of Adam and Eve. So a person or any personality who has an iota of sensibility, he will ask this question. If God can create everything out of the nothing, then why God adopted the process of creation for Adam and Eve, which include adultery, incest, and genetical disease? So why the God, if according to the Bible and according to the latest translation of the Quran or classical or contemporary, the God has the power to do anything. So why God go to this subject? Why he did not made the miracle? Why he adopted this thing which causes adultery, incest, and genetical disease? Second question, why is Adam not God? As he has been created without a father and a mother. Why? Because Muslims are saying the God has no father and dad. Nobody was created or begotten from the God. While Jesus is a God, but just not having a father. So these are the logical questions, both for Christian and as well as Muslim. How come that Jesus was first created by God and then Christ created all other things, yet Jesus is still not God? Why was not Jesus created in the beginning like God did with Adam? It means God is not following a principle. God has no principle. The religion God, the Bible God, and the Muslim theocracy God, that he has no principle, no ethics. If Jesus is the son and God is the father, then who is the mother? Who was the mother? And they say Maryam was the mother. But Quran explained Isa ibn Maryam, ibn, successor of the Maryam party, fundamental leader. If God can create Adam without a father or a mother, why should not he be able to create Jesus without just the father? Why does Jesus have to be considered the begotten son of the God? So these are the questions. Then, did God create mothers and fathers separately? So this is the Bible. I give you the summary. So our Muslim theocracy, they believe the same thing. They believe the same thing, but they're protecting the Bible literature. They borrow these things from Bible and put in their Islamic literature. Even they say it is written in the Quran. So now Islamic theocracy believes of Adam and Eve. Islamic priesthood, oral history, they're all hadith, fiqh, sunnah. It's a whole history. It's a all storytelling Islamic literature about Adam is the copy of the Bible narration. To support the Bible belief about Adam and Eve, they give the reference of the verse 235. This is a crime. And this is the ignorance from the Quran. I will explain it now. I will translate this verse and I brought it for you. So 35, 34, 31, this is a summary I have given. It runs like as God created Adam, fashioning him from clay. So, clay. Then he breathed the soul into Adam. God taught him the names of all things, and his wife was created from the rib of the Adam. Same thing, a little bit difference. Then God allowed them to dwell in paradise with free will, but Satan or Satan deceived them, and they ate the fruit of the prohibited tree, just like Bible. It's all copy of the Bible. They mention tree, don't go near to this tree. And the Bible says they ate uh, this apple. Fruit of the prohibited tree, and they were removed from the paradise and made them dwell on the earth. So, according to Muslim clergy, paradise is somewhere in the space. Look how stupid this nation is. After 20 miles, there is no air, there is no gravity. How they were living over there? You know, this whole 2.5 billion Muslim Ummah, they are living in the darkness. And the religious leader, they are giving lollipop to their innocent people, illiterate people. Muslims also believe Jesus was born without the process of procreation or without human father. It means if Jesus has no father, it is illegal. It is illegal. How he born? So in Islamic literature, it is also mentioned that Maryam was miraculously conceived a child through the intervention of the divine spirit. Through she was still a virgin, though she was a still virgin. Look how stupid they are. And some writers, they wrote, religious writers, they wrote that Jibrail came to the Maryam and the Jibrail breathed out the puff, the virgin of the Maryam, and she was conceived. So same thing is there. Now, Quranic narration about Adam and Eve. The term Eve is a non-Quranic word. It's a non-Arabic word. Therefore, the Quran does not endorse the faith Eve or Hawa was the wife of the Adam, first place. So, and Christian the Bible takes the word Adam from Quran and then take the Hawa from themselves. I will give you the now roots of Adam. It's a pure Adam, pure Arabic word. Number second, the Quran does not mention that there was a person whose name was Adam and he was the first person on the earth and he was the first messenger of God. Quran does not accept it, right away reject it. And you know, our Islamic theology or the literature or the Islamic leader, they have made the chronological data or the chart of Adam, then Noah, then this, where Quran does not accept it. The Quran does not support the biblical belief of creation. Creation. The Quran has used the word khalaqa. Khalaqa samawati wal ard. It does not mean creation. It means measures, cutting, polishing, animation. And khalaqa samawati, it does not mean God has created this heavenly body. Al samawat, proper noun. Al ard, proper noun. It is something else. Samawat means the laws, the lofty laws of the Quran. And al degradation giving laws. Special. Al proper noun. So I will not discuss that today because it needs some more explanation. But it is not mentioned in the Quran that God has created the heavenly body. What is the use of that? When you say mayors, khalaqa means mayors, cutting, polishing, thinking, fashioning, animation is a khalaqa, not creation. Quran does not accept any creation. It's a biblical, education. Now, I will, they give in the support of these things this verse. They have taken from this verse. So, وَقُلْنَا يَا آدَمُ اسْكُنْ أَنْتَ وَزَوْجُكَ الْجَنَّةَ وَكُلَا مِنْهَا رَغَدًا شِئْتُمَا وَلَا تَقْرَبَا هَٰذِهِ الشَّجَرَةَ فَتَكُونَا مِنَ الظَّالِمِينَ. Look how they twisted the translation of the Quran to justify their benefit and as well to support the Bible. We said, O Adam, dwell thou and the wife in the garden. So they take the meaning of the Zawajaka wife. Jannat, they will take the meaning, they have taken the meaning of garden and eat of the bountiful things thereon, where and when you will, but approach not this tree. Look, this tree, Shadara. Shaitama Malata Kervala Shadara. Or you run into harm and transgression. So this is the main, all the Qurans, all the translation, thousands of volumes of Quran, the same translation. Before giving the possible right translation, let me explain you what is Adam. The word Adam, according to the Arabic grammar, is a collective noun, generic noun. It's a collective. It's not a one person. It means seasoning the bread or applying salt to the fresh meat, preparing. In relevant terms, it also connotes a state of social interaction, friendship, and common generality among humans. Furthermore, this word identifies the entire human species, which possesses innate intelligence. So, Adam means intelligent leadership, intelligent management, intelligent organization, intelligent corporation, coupled with adequate physical strength, or especially this term distinguishes a man who is skillful and experienced in the affairs of the world. The Quran right away, and this is a grammar argument. If any person has a problem, they disagree, they can write me. So Adam means intelligent management, intelligent person, intelligent leadership. Now let me explain the word Zabaj. So it means there was a no Adam at all. Not was created from the clay or he was having Eve and then, they slept together. The Eve born from the rib of Adam and they slept together and then they do the sex with their children, sons and daughters. It's a mess. It's an insult of the human personality. Zabat. So all translation you will find what? Check the translation everywhere in all the thousands of volumes of the Quran, the translation they put the word white. That's it. Let me explain them. The Arab in the Middle East they have a three words. Number one, zawaj they use, and they use the zawaj when They are talking about their companion, whether he's a wife or friend or buddy. Another word they use, marat, that is also they use for woman. Another word used the hurma. She's my hurma, my wife. Another word they use rarely, an-nisa, not an-nisa. Why they call it nisa? Because woman is weaker than man physically. That is why they call it nisa. So let me give you the meaning of the zawaj. Zawaj signifies pair, any pair, or couple of two, or more than two. You are sitting 4 person, 6 person, they are zawaj. Or lifeless thing, or human being, or any living species which are connected in same way. Now I'll give example. For example, night and day, they are lovers. Sweet and bitterness, lovers. Companionship. Pair of shoes, earth and sun. Our earth and sun, they are lovers. Actually, all the system of the heavenly body of the galaxy, this is based on lovers. Gravitational force, they are supporting to each other. They are lovers. And all other planets, galaxy, rail track, two wheels they travel. Hot and cold, table salt, combination of sodium, positive and charged particle, and chloride. So salt, table salt, which it is a combination of negative and positive. They are together, subject to each other. Because sodium has positive charged particle and chlorine has negative. So that is why they are attraction. Electricity, couple of negative and positive charges. Electricity, you know it. And magnetic force, pair of south and north poles. So they are damaged. Anode and cathode in the electroplating. You put the anode, you plate iron, silver, or gold, and on which you want to plate, that should be, cathode. Even and odd, even and odd, one and two, they are zeros. And different departments or countries work jointly as of each other. Any department or country partnership, that is also the word. Like Israel and America, they are Zawaj. But no Islamic country is Zawaj to each other. There is a bad luck. Similarly, wife and husband, or male and female, or pairs of shoe, couples, companions, buddy, comrades, members of any religious or non-religious groups or political party who have the same ideology or same manifesto or same thinking or same program or who are very close in loving or who are going to marry or who are binding in a contract falls under the term of Zuhur. So this is the meaning of it. It's just so vast. So Zabur does not mean only verses. If you check all the verses, you will find the Zabur white. And they have destroyed the education of the Quran. Adam, they put the Adam was the first person born from the clay. They destroy the language. They destroy the ideology of the Quran. So let me give the translation. And when why the we? Because they are saying God is one. And then they write we. What is the stupidness? If you are one person and if you will say we, people will say he's an insane person. The Quranic Federation or the head of the Quranic state. We, Quranic tradition, commanded kulna, order. The dynamic administration, Adam, intelligent administration. That you and your comrades are follows. Anta wa zawjaka, not wife. Yes, wife is your zawj. What Federation gives order to their administration, intelligent administration, and in this administration there was a 25 governor or representative. I have already mentioned in my 2-3 lectures. They were very intelligent people. Anta wazalaka, you and your comrade, your department, your management people about Askan, make that development in a state of tranquil with prosperity, Jannatan. So what you should do, Quranic tradition orders the management, intelligent management, that you and your people should live in a peace and prosperity. This was the message. And transmit or convey more or manner, wakula. It does not mean eating over here. Their translation, that don't eat that tree, that fruit. Wakula means convey modern manner. Go and check the lexicon. In this state, in which you are living, with comfort or with convenience, ragadan. So what Quran is saying that we have management and we send these our 25 representatives to different places to make the peace, prosperity. Ragada does not mean that, vakula in this state, you eat whatever you want to eat. It was in the space of a Jannah, and you eat from there. Whenever and wherever with free desire. The Quran is the book of freedom giving, liberation giving, full liberty of speech and writing. I have made that search. I could not find any verse in the Quran where Quran says that by force to do it. Like Rafidin, in the system of the Quran, there is no force. But look, our mosque, our religious leader, our Islamic country, they are the den of the Zalimeen. They use the force for their benefit. They kill any person. They are fighting to each other. And then wherever, it's up to you. You want to live in America, you want to live in Indonesia, you want to live. We made these names. We create this slavery system, passport system, boundary system, to make a slave. Look, the Quran saying, whenever with your free desire, all these boundaries, passports based on the nationalism, or if you're born in America, then you can become the president. If you're born in Saudi Arabia, then you can get the nationality. Otherwise, you can't get it. People in Saudi Arabia living from over there, from two-thirds generation, they don't get the nationality. So here the Quran says, it is not an even Adam. Near. Do not go near. What is that? To their current disagreement or differences or litigation or confusion. Other shajarata. Shajarata, they put the tree. Mushadrat, every tree has a separate branch. It's a very good example. Historical. Separate leaf. So Mushadrat, this is the, don't, go into disagreement based on the language, based on the color, based on the nationality, based on the, religious. So Quran condemned all this. It's a great verse. All differences, all litigation, all confusion. هذا الشجرة. And now we have on this planet everywhere shajarat. And another thing mishajrat means when the carpenter cut the wood and put some joint there between the two pieces of wood, that piece which divide the two pieces, that is known as mishajrat, a web. So don't create disagreement, differences, litigation, confusion in the humanity based on religion, based on territory, based on civilization. So this work did that 25 representative or messenger or the governor of the Quran, they didn't. They are saying, don't eat this fruit, and then God removed the Islamic literature from the heaven to the earth. So look, these stories, this is all heaps of lies, mountain of lies. Lest you be among those who dislocated from their original or pivotal position for the min al-zalimin. Anything which has been dislocated from its original position, that is zulm. If you put the wrong leader of any nation, that is a zulm. So all the democratic leader and the religious leader or the members of the party, parliament, any country, they are all zalimeen. And zulm also means if you put the wolf as a gardener to the yard of the sheep, he will tear them off. And these leaders are tearing us off. They make billions, millions. And the people condition, you can imagine, go to the supermarket, go to the any market, and you will find where we are because they have tear us off. Corporation, big organization, capitalist, Zulm. So now we are living in a Zulm, and this Zulm is because of the democracy. And in democracy, two parties, after 4 years, or 3 years, or 1 year, so both have the same agenda. Both are being controlled by the donor, just like in the mosque. If you donate money, they will survive. And what do you get from the mosque? Nothing. Dead. So this is a zulm. So what Quran says, it is not Adam and wife, it is something else. So Quran gives in this verse that humanity should live together, respecting each other, zawaj, comrade, company, society. So this is the meaning of Eve and Adam. So if you have any question, please write me. And the next lecture will be Ibrahim did not go to Makkah or Medina for Hajj or Umrah. Thank you very much.